So I just finished getting 600 points in the Mario Puzzle Party minigame, and it turns out there's a really simple strategy that just takes a little bit of patience. So the aim of the game is to match 2 blocks of the same color, either horizontally or vertically, which will give you 1 point per block. So a set of 3 is worth 1 extra point than a set of 2. But if you have a chain of matches in a row, it multiplies the score. So clearly the aim is to get a high combo of matches. Occasionally you'll get a thwomp block that squishes 1 or 2 rows of blocks into half their size, which makes the chances of a pair twice as likely. Then lastly, every 100 points you get, a row of bricks will drop. To destroy these, you need to make a set with a block that is touching a brick. This is quite important later on because the higher your points, the more bricks it will drop, and sometimes this can destroy a good run. However, none of this really matters that much because of the strategy that we're going to use to beat this achievement. Basically, all we're going to do is spam the up button to instant drop all the blocks and thwomps. Now, just in case you didn't know, you don't have to use the analog stick. You can use the directional buttons or the D-pad, depending on which controller you're using. I personally found it a lot easier since you can just mash the up button. Now, this is probably going to take you a few attempts. You can see here my current record was 598, and before that I got a 596. So I had quite a few attempts that were really close, but I just didn't quite get it. I think in the end it took me between maybe 20 or 30 tries. So chuck on an episode of Squid Game and get comfortable. There are a few things that you will want to keep an eye on though. With 3 minutes to score 600 points, that means you need to average about 100 points every 30 seconds. So if you get halfway through and you've only scored 100 points, just restart the level, because it's highly unlikely you're going to get 500 points in 1.5 minutes. Doing this on your bad attempts will save you heaps of time in the long run, so be realistic about how well you're doing. Another thing you need to watch is the bricks. Early on it shouldn't be a big problem, but towards the end they can be a pain. So if it's getting close to the next 100 points, try to clear any remaining bricks you still have. Just make a mental note of what color you need to destroy the brick and keep an eye out for it. Like I said, towards the end you probably will want to clear them ASAP if the board's almost full, but just try not to freak out. Remember also that you need to time out for your score to count. So if you get 600 points, and then the board fills up, it won't count. You'll see here at the end of this attempt I take it really slow because when you hit 600 you get another wave of bricks, so don't celebrate too early guys. But other than that, there's not a lot you need to do except hope you get lucky. I'll be doing the block star minigame next, so if you need help with that one, keep an eye out for the video, or otherwise let me know what achievements you're struggling with and I'll try and make a video for that. I try to post most days, so if you do want to see more, consider subscribing, and hopefully this video helped you get that big 600. See ya!
Finish! A new record!